Coast Guard ends search for 6 missing in bridge disaster. Officials said the construction workers had been missing too long to hope for rescue. They were on the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore when a cargo ship rammed into it after losing power. A few minutes before the cargo ship Dolly crashed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge early Tuesday, the vessel had a complete blackout that knocked out power to the engine and navigation equipment, an industry official said. The official, Clay Diamond, the executive director of the American Pilots Association, said Tuesday that he had been speaking regularly with the Association of Maryland Pilots and that the cause of the system failure was unclear. Though the ship's backup generators had kicked on, restoring some power, the propulsion system remained offline. As the vessel lost power, Mr. Diamond said, the pilot in command of the vessel ordered that the ship be turned as much as possible to the left and that the port anchor be dropped to try to halt or slow the vessel's drift toward the bridge. Mr. Diamond said that the pilot's order protected people on the bridge who could have been affected by a collision. As soon as he lost power, he realized what could happen, Mr. Diamond said. He immediately asked that the bridge be closed to traffic. Mr. Diamond said that the pilot in command of the ship had more than 10 years of experience in the job. An apprentice training to be a pilot was also on board. Before the failure, the ship had been following standard practices for vessels leaving Baltimore's harbor. About an hour before the collision, according to vessel tracking data from the maritime data platform Marine Traffic, tugboats began guiding the Dolly from its berth and then helped it turn southward toward the bridge. As the ship began moving on its course, the tugboats departed, leaving the Dolly to continue on its own, as is common practice in the port. The region uses local harbor pilots who specialize in operating in the Baltimore area. To ensure safety in waters that might be unfamiliar to ship captains from elsewhere, the pilots go through years of training, learning the harbor's rules, currents, routes, traffic patterns, and areas of danger before they are tasked with bringing vessels in and out of the area. The most experienced pilots advance to managing larger vessels. Vessels departing the harbor were to follow a specific channel of deep water going toward and then under the Key Bridge. Vessel data showed that the Dolly initially stayed within that channel and was traveling at about 8.5 knots before the boat started showing signs of trouble. The Port of Baltimore is the nation's largest port by volume for deliveries of cars and light trucks, according to a statement by Governor Wes Moore of Maryland last month. Marine traffic has now halted, with some cargo ships stranded in the harbor.